So, as many of you guys know, I am moving. I know what it's like when somebody influential to you, somebody that's a big part of your life, disappears and you don't get that closure. So, I've created this channel as a way to have that closure. And also, I'm not gone. I'm still working as an instructor. You'll see me at all the tournaments, right? Go to the tournaments. I was reading through the comments of the very first video, this one, and the comment that I'm going to read today reminded me of why I love teaching. So I think it's the perfect sort of send-off video, if you will. So here is my read of that Epic Boys comment.
I don't really know how to start this, man. It's weird. So, if you're a student of mine, you probably heard me talk about this one person who wrote this entire, 5-paragraph essay comment on my video. And I actually took the time to read it, partially, because it made me cry, reading it. So, I thought I should capture the moment. Because it reminded me why I started teaching and why I fell in love with teaching. We'll get into that. Let's hop right in, shall we? That Epic Boy 1218. Dear Skyrad, I wanted to take the time to sit down and genuinely thank you for the CapCut tutorial you made. I know people probably say thank you all the time in a quick comment or in short messages, but I wanted you to have something longer, something real, something that actually explains what your tutorial meant to me, because it wasn't just another video that I watched and forgot about. Before I found your tutorial, I didn't realize how much I didn't understand about editing. I had tried to learn CapCut so many times, but every tutorial I watched before yours either rushed through the steps, skipped important information, or assumed I already knew more than I did. It got frustrating because I wanted to create something that actually looked good, something with clean transitions, smooth timing, and effects that didn't look like they were thrown together in 5 seconds. But no matter how many videos I watched, I felt like I was just pressing buttons without knowing what I was really doing. Then I came across your tutorial. From the moment it started, I could tell it was different. You didn't act like you were above your viewers, like you were talking down to people who... hold on, let me reset. You didn't act like you were above your viewers, or like we're talking down to... I'm dyslexic. I don't like reading. But let's trudge forward. You didn't act like you were above your viewers, or like you were talking down to people who were new to editing. You explained things in a way that was clear, but not boring. You moved at a pace that made sense. You didn't skip steps, yet you didn't drag things out unnecessarily either. You found the perfect middle ground. And every time you showed a button, a feature, or a technique, you didn't just show what to click. You explained why it mattered and what it affected. That was what really made the difference for me. I think what stood out the most is the tone of your tutorial. A lot of editors make tutorials that feel robotic or scripted, but yours felt like a friend. Yours felt like a friend walking me through the process. You spoke naturally, confidently, and with this sense of, I've got you, don't worry. Okay, I just gotta pause there. I am gonna cry in this. Be forewarned. Be forewarned, buddy. You're gonna see Sensei Matthew cry. That is exactly why I started teaching in the first place. Because, at least for all you guys watching, right, for all the students of mine that are watching, you all think I'm a capable person, but truth be told, I'm an idiot. I suck at everything I do. Growing up, I was the kid first out in the spelling bee. I was the kid that didn't finish their homework, could not finish their homework. I was too stupid to do the times tables. I was the last one picked for sports. I was the runt of the litter. I was a failure. I hated myself. I wanted to change so badly, and it was only after joining karate, it was only after my sensei put in the time and care to nurture me and make me grow as a person, that I can actually look myself in the mirror and not hate myself. And, you know, even if it's just one person, being able to share that and being able to have people go through that process of growing and feeling better, it just means the world. Okay, hold on. Where did I stop? All right, let's keep reading, shall we? A sense of I've got you, don't worry. That feeling made it so much easier for me to understand everything. Instead of getting frustrated or pausing every 5 seconds to figure out what was happening, I actually learned. I actually followed along, and I actually completed the edit successfully. I remember the exact moment everything clicked. You were explaining how to sync beats, and the way you broke it down made me realize that I had been overcomplicating it the whole time. When I tried it on my own video, it worked perfectly. I actually sat back and said, oh, that's what I've been missing this whole time. That moment alone was worth watching the entire tutorial, and honestly, it gave me so much confidence moving forward. But it wasn't just the technical side that helped me. It was the motivation that came with it. It made editing feel fun instead of stressful. A lot of people don't realize how discouraging it can be to try something creative when you feel like you're constantly failing and falling short. You start doubting yourself, thinking maybe you're not cut out for it. Again, this is the whole reason why I started teaching. Trying to teach or run a dojo is hard. I know myself, as well as a ton of other instructors, constantly have doubts about what we're doing. So it's nice to know that you can fake it till you make it and actually inspire other people, even if it's not martial arts, even if it's about editing. I don't think this is a student. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's continue, shall we? Thinking you're not cut out for it. Or maybe everyone else is naturally gifted and you're the only one struggling. Sorry to pause again, but I think a lot of people feel that way when they see me. Oh, I've had students say it. Oh, you're sensei, you can do the splits. Oh, you're sensei, of course you can do push-ups. No! Do you know how long it took for me to get the splits down? Hours, day in, day out, of staying and it's not motivation, right? You can't rely on motivation. Motivation picks you up for a second. It's the little rush. What you need is discipline. What you need is that backbone. Helps when you have people that are pushing you forward. I'll be real with you. My main motivation was because I had nothing. I was nothing. I was just a failure. When I saw some success, I ran for it. I saw some success in martial arts and I ran for it. And now, through that process, it taught me how to learn. This channel, because I've had some of you guys ask me, what are you actually going to post on your channel? This channel is going to be about failure and learning through failure. Seeing the process it took, at least for me, to get my stupid little brain to understand stuff. This is what it's about, man. You're the only one struggling. Your tutorial helped ease that feeling for me. You made it clear that everyone starts somewhere, and thank you. And you gave me the tools to actually improve rather than just stare at my screen confused. Another thing I appreciate is how much effort you put into making your tutorials high quality. The first video I've ever edited. Because again, I learned how to learn faster. That's something I'm going to teach you guys. Stay tuned. You didn't rush anything. Every part felt thought out and intentional. You can tell when somebody uploads something just for views. And you can tell when somebody uploads because they genuinely want to help other people learn. Yours was definitely the second one. The editing was clean, the explanations were well structured, and the pacing was balanced. It showed that you care. Not only about your content, but also about the people who rely on your content to get better. If this is a student, thank you. If this is a random person, also thank you. I also want to thank you for the positive energy you bring. My dyslexic cannot read. I'm sorry. Also, it's blurry from tears. Even through a tutorial, your personality comes through. You're calm, clear, and patient, and that really matters. You made me feel like it was okay to take my time, okay to make mistakes, and okay to start from the basics. You never made it feel like I should already know these things. I will say, teaching martial arts, I do say you should know these things because I've said it again and again and again. And at that point, it's because you're not listening to me, right? Listen. If you're a student watching this and I told you you should know these things, you should know these things. It's not because I didn't break it down for you. Listen, I broke it down, buddy. I broke it down for you, buddy. It was because you shut me off and you didn't listen. Probably because you were tired from school. Guess what, buddy? Do better. We can all do better. Do better. You could do it. You could do it. I could do it. You could do it. You made it feel like I should already know these things. You treated every viewer like their learning process mattered, because it does. Learning is what it's all about. Okay, maybe this is a student. All right, whoever wrote this, I think knows me. And that kind of respect is rare. When I finished the project I made using your tutorial, I honestly couldn't believe how good it looked compared to my older edits. The transitions were smoother, the effects had purpose, and the whole video felt more professional. It wasn't perfect, but it was something I was proud of. Something I actually wanted to show people instead of hiding it in my drafts. That feeling of accomplishment came directly from your tutorial, and it didn't stop there. After watching your tutorial, I found myself wanting to keep learning. I wanted to practice more. I wanted to experiment. See, why can't I do this to my real life students? I need editing in real life. I need real life captions underneath what I say. I need to hold like Subway Surfers underneath my body when I talk. I'm gonna do that next time I teach. I'm gonna hold up my phone with Subway Surfers and I'm gonna talk to them. That's a new teaching technique. I might do it. Anyway, I wanted to practice more. I wanted to experiment with effects, timing, color grading, and everything else that used to feel intimidating. Your video didn't just teach me the steps, it opened the door to a whole new level of creativity. It got me excited about editing in a way I hadn't felt before. Hopefully I could do that with martial arts too. I hope that's what I do with martial arts. I also want to acknowledge something that people didn't often say out loud. Teaching is hard. Only if you're... Sorry. A lot of people know how to do something, but knowing how to teach is completely different skill. You have both. I've been working on it for a long time. Story. Here's a fun story. The first student I ever taught, I made them cry. It was just like instant fear and hate. Because he had in my defense, he had thick glasses on and a mask. COVID time. So imagine seeing this, and he goes to do his form, and I say, "Oh, do you know what we're actually doing there?" And he just looks at me. Like, yeah, no, yeah, yes, no, do you know what we're doing there? And I hadn't locked in the eyebrow movement, so I had the classic Sensei Matthew angry eyebrows. Obviously started crying, and then, yeah. So everything I do turns to garbage until you learn how to turn that garbage into gold. A little bit of wisdom. You have both. You're not only talented as an editor, you're talented as a communicator, which is something that I really struggle with. If you struggle with something, all struggle means is that's what you gotta work on. That's where you put your energy, right? If you're not struggling with something, put that on the back burner. Still work on it, but the things you struggle with, that needs more time in the cooker, if that makes sense. I don't know. You're talented as a communicator. You take something complex and make it understandable. You take something overwhelming and make it approachable. That's rare, and it deserves recognition. Your tutorial also showed me how much work goes into editing behind the scenes. The attention to detail, the timing, the layering, the organization, it made me appreciate the art of editing so much more. Watching you break down each part made me realize how much dedication it takes to make something look effortless. This must be a student, man. Who is this? Who is this guy? Who's that epic boy? Who's that epic boy, man? It motivated me to put that same dedication into my own projects. Thank you as well for being consistent and staying connected with your audience. People notice when a creator actually cares, and you're one of those creators who puts in the time and the effort, even when it might not be easy. I've seen how your tutorials have helped countless people. Okay, this is someone I know. Who wrote this? Which one of you gremlins wrote this? Maybe it was an adult. Who wrote this, man? I've seen how your tutorials have helped countless people, not just me. The comments alone show how many lives you've impacted. How many people... Alright, this is code. This is code for me teaching. Aw. Which means even more, actually, because the video was just something I cobbled together. The comments alone show how many lives you've impacted. There was one comment that said fire. This is a student. The comments alone show how many lives you've impacted, how many people learned because of you, improved because of you, or even discovered their passion because of your content. That's something you should be proud of. And personally, from my point of view, your tutorial didn't teach me editing skills. It gave me confidence. Who wrote this? Which one of you geniuses? Which one of you? It gave me confidence. It reminded me that learning is a process and that it's okay to take it step by step. It showed me that with the right guidance, things that once felt impossible can become achievable. God, you probably didn't realize it while making the video, but you genuinely helped someone out here who was struggling, frustrated, and close to giving up. I haven't read any of this part yet, so if this is the first time read, I'm gonna have to take a lot of pauses to cry here. Genuinely helped someone out here who was struggling, frustrated, and close to giving up. I also want to thank you for inspiring creativity. After finishing my edit, I started thinking about new ideas, new cuts, new styles, and new ways to express myself. Editing became something fun, something meaningful, something exciting instead of something stressful. And that shift happened directly because of your tutorial. So Skyrad, thank you. Thank you for the time you put into your work. Thank you for sharing your knowledge instead of keeping it to yourself. Thank you for helping people like me who need a clear, patient explanation. Thank you for making learning enjoyable. Thank you for motivating me to keep going. Power through, baby. Power through. Thank you for being the kind of creator who actually makes a difference. I know creators sometimes don't realize the impact they have. They upload a video, read a few comments, and move on. But behind every view, there's a real person watching. It's ugly tears. It's ugly tears right now. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to cut this footage. I can't put this footage in. How dare you, that epic boy. How dare you. Can't stand it. Oh, you're a monster. You're a beautiful monster. But behind every view, there's a real person watching. A real person who might be learning something for the first time, or overcoming something they were struggling with, or gaining confidence they didn't have before. Your tutorial did that for me. It wasn't just a video. It was a tool that genuinely helped me grow. And hopefully the future videos on this channel will have the same effect. Hopefully. Dude, I should do like a math tutorial. I should do a math tutorial. Oh my god, I'm gonna do this. Could be like so many tutorials. This is gonna be a tutorial channel basically, and then a fail reel. This whole channel is gonna be me failing, and a tutorial based off of the fails, learning from my mistakes. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be learn from my mistakes. I think okay, that's gonna be it. Learn from my mistakes. And it's just like a fail reel, and then at the end I'll be like, all right, I did this, and this one. That was dookie. Let's do it again. And then I succeed. Yay! Okay, where am I? I might have autism. Your tutorial did that for me. It wasn't just a video, it was a tool that genuinely helped me grow. I hope you continue making tutorials because your style of teaching is something special. You bring clarity, positivity, and skill into your videos in a way that not many people can. I'll always appreciate the help your tutorial gave me, and I'll continue to support your content because it's clear that everything you post comes from real effort and real passion. If I ever improve enough to make edits I'm truly proud of, just know that you played a part in that. You helped me get there. You helped me understand something I had been struggling with for so long. You helped me actually enjoy the process. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Skyrad. Thank you for the knowledge, the guidance, the motivation, and the inspiration. Thank you for being patient, clear, and thorough. Who is this? They know me. Thank you for treating your viewers like learners instead of numbers. Thank you for caring enough to create something so helpful. Your tutorial made a difference to me, and I'm genuinely grateful. Sincerely, that epic boy. 1218. Thanks. Thanks. It's okay if he sees. It's okay. I'm making a whole video for you. Listen, that epic boy, 1218. I got you, bro. I got you. And you got me. You got me with that. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of times when I'm feeling down, not a very good headspace. And it's this that keeps me going, you know? This is what makes life worth living. So, thanks.